Musicians have been rehearsing all afternoon on the stage over there on the Gateshead side, and Sharuna Sagar's been watching proceedings. Sharuna.
Yes, I have, Jeff. There's been a steady stream of North East musicians on this stage throughout the day, some more famous than others. In fact, it's still warm because Mark Knopfler has only just left. He's been rehearsing his local hero song, which is the unofficial anthem to the Great North Run, and that's the anthem that he will be kicking off proceedings here tonight across the Tyne. It's going to be an emotional start on a glorious evening, and Lord knows how many tears will be shed by the end. But of course, he's not the only Geordie rock royalty to grace the stage tonight. Sting will be here. He's flown in from the United States, where he's enjoying a successful run of his musical The Last Ship. It's about to go to Broadway, but he's found the time to come here and join in the celebrations. He'll be performing his title track, The Last Ship, which has been inspired by his childhood growing up in Wallsend in the shadow of the ships, and he'll be performing with a whole host of local musicians, including his old pal, Jimmy Nail. I caught up with him a little earlier.
I'm so glad we were asked. I'm thrilled to be asked because, you know, what we're doing at the moment is we're doing a musical about Tyneside. And so to be asked here to celebrate our community, our history together and sing this song with our local musicians is a great, great honour. I'm just thrilled.
So what will you actually be performing tonight?
We're going to do the song The Last Ship, which is the title song from the musical, which is very appropriate.
It's nice. I would have liked to have actually run the run this year, but I'm off. I'm not going to be in the country, but I had planned to bring my medals. You know, I've run it quite a few times, and I was going to bring my medals and wear them tonight, but I forgot to pack them. So
what was your time?
Oh, it's 2:10, 2 hours 10, something like that.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That was all right.
And what about you, Sting?
I've never done it.
You've never done it?
No, I was a sprinter. I would never run.
No, you had somebody do it for you, didn't you?
I did, yeah. A couple of people actually.
But you're pretty fit. You do all that yoga and that.
Yeah, but I don't like running a long distance.
No?
No, I don't. I was a 100 yards runner.
Yeah, he's a short bursts man.
I beg your pardon.
What do you think it is about the Great North Run that captures people's imagination?
Well, you know, it's been going a long time. I remember when it started in Morpeth, and it was a 10-mile run, and then it became the Great North Run. Jim Elder, remember him?
Jim Elder.
So I know the history, and I know Brendan has been the architect of this whole thing. But it's world famous now. People come from all over the world, and people all know about Newcastle because of this race, as well as me and Jimmy. So it's fantastic.
So you're excited about tonight then? The big performance on the Tyne?
Excited, there's a word.
It's a bit nerve-wracking coming home. I can't quite explain why, because I play in every city in the world, but coming back home to Newcastle is a special kind of fear factor that I don't normally have. And I'll admit that to you. But it's important, you know, I want to do well for the town, I want to do well for myself. And coming home is always a little bit difficult.
Coming home is not easy.
Coming home is not easy, Jim.
Tonight's show, you were one of the highlights, but there's going to be a lot going on. What are you most looking forward to?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing Mark Knopfler play local hero. I'm looking forward to Tim do his speech, which has been written by David Armand, and it's fantastic, about the history of Tyneside. So that's going to be a major feature. It's going to be a great night.
It's a great day for Tyneside. It really is. Really lovely.
Well, it's not that long to showtime, so I'll let you get going and do whatever strange pre-performance rituals you might have.
You don't want to talk about that.
No, we'll draw a veil at that point, I think. You don't want to know about all that.
Well, actually, I did want to know what they were, but they weren't revealing anything. Now, Sting gets to do what Sting wants. That's why he insisted on doing that interview sat on the railings, practically overhanging on the Tyne. But what he wanted to do tonight was also perform with Mercury Prize nominees, The Unthanks. And so that's what he gets to do. And with me tonight are The Unthanks, Becky and Rachel. Thank you very much for joining us. So tell me, how excited are you tonight?
I don't think words can describe how excited we are. It's amazing to be here, amazing to help celebrate the millionth runner and to be right on the river on the quayside and perform with Sting and Jimmy Nail, and it's just great.
But I think I just saw like loads of the volunteers walking down and heard Mark Knopfler doing his sound check, and it made me feel quite emotional because there's just so many people involved, and it's like a great big celebration of the North East, which is brilliant to be part of.
And you're a big fan of Sting's, but Sting's an even bigger fan of yours. Do you still get starstruck?
Who wouldn't? Of course.
But you'll be sharing a stage with him tonight, so you're all equals, all celebrating in a wonderful night. And I think, yes, it's less than 2 hours before you're on stage, so I guess I better let you go and do your vocal cords.
I think we better put some makeup on and maybe off rocks as well.
Okay, well, that's it from us over here. I think it's time to go over to Jeff on the other side of the river. Ahoy, Jeff.
Thank you, Sharuna. Yes, that's it from us for now, but we will be back shortly with Dawn Thewlis and some very special Great North Run guests.